Hey, it's good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Have you ever played around with the open D? Drop D, a lot of them call it. You're taking this E string, and you're going to just lower it down to a D. Now you've got a low D. And it gives the guitar such a big open sound. It also opens itself up to open, right? Some open string licks you can do down here at the end of the neck. Isn't that great? And up here in this D position, you're taking an A, your A shape, and you move it up to D, right? And so now you've got So if you've not done anything with open D, you really should. Here's your major scale. Which you really should know the major scale all over the guitar. Not that you want to sit around and play a bunch of scales during your solos, but so that you can target those key notes of like your arpeggios. D, there's your D arpeggio, and you can get to where you're supposed to target those notes. Like you want to target, like the triad is made up the root, third, and fifth. That's your D triad, and you want to be able to target those thirds and fifths, because that's where you're gonna kind of land home again as you're soloing and as you're making up these melodies. You're targeting those thirds and fifths and roots and even seconds and ninths. But we could talk about that too. Like, for example, instead of playing that, we target that third. Seventh, the blues. Maybe a major seventh. You know, the major seventh is the root note dropped down a half step to get this sound, the pretty sound, the beautiful sound. So that's why you want to know this major scale all over this guitar, where you can play it and just walk from one position, like we're up here in the E position. That drop D. Those open rolls. listen to it. There's your 4 chord, and there's your 5 chord. With suspension, you know suspension is the 3rd moved up a half step. Makes a suspension. When you put that 7th in there, so we're in A. The 7th is of that A chord is a G. There's your big A chord. There's your 7th. You know it's the funky chord, right? It's just a beautiful sound to fall right back into. It leads right back to that D, because you've got a high D right here ringing in it. Just like you've got this bottom D ringing. Play around with that. Play around with these open licks. Go up here to the 7th fret. You've got all this available to you right now. Open. You can even put that A in it right there. You've got all that. So there. I hope you enjoy that. Open D, play around with it, make up some licks of your own, make up some melodies of your own. And thanks for stopping by. It's great to see you again.